Lee & Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee & Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040 to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years, and FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia, you can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lanier County High School basketball here on the Lanier County Network. I am Keith Newbern with Jeremy Paxton on the controls. Clint will show up in a little bit. We are just underway. We will be having audio only tonight as Irwin County does not allow video live stream due to a contract they have with NFHS, something like that. But we have played a minute 20 here in the girls' game. No score as of yet. Lady Dogs have the basketball. Ananda Gloucester is going to bring it up the court. Set up the offense. She throws it over on the right side to Kiki Smalls. She gets it in the paint to Jada Cameron. Ball is slapped away back out to Bradfield at the top. Now Ananda Gloucester with it. Over to Cameron. Down low, tried to get it to Tanasia Sermons in there, could not do it. Turnover, Irwin County will control the basketball, and they'll bring it across. 6:10 to go. Irwin with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Tanasia. And we'll try to keep you as best we can with who has the ball. Smalls with a nice pass down low to Tanasia Sermons. She lays it up and in. Lady Dogs lead 2-0. Irwin will bring it up the court. Number 21 with the basketball. She's looking to set up the offense. Throws it over on the left side. They bring it back around to the right in the corner. Going to drive, put a shot up. Partially blocked by Tanasia. She already has about 3 of those. Kemen down with a rebound over to Bradfield. Up the floor to Kiara Smalls. Back out top to Ananda Gloucester, and she'll set up the offense. On the right side to Smalls. Down low to Tanasia. She lays it up and in. 4-0 Lady Dogs. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Irwin trying to get it in. I think we're going to have a timeout. Lady Dogs was showing pressure. I think Irwin called the timeout. And they did. 30-second timeout. While we're having that break, I'll tell you that the Lady Dogs currently sit in 4th place in Region 2A. Irwin is in 6th place. Lady Dogs rolled off 4 consecutive wins, including a win last week at home over Irwin. Should Lady Dogs stay in that 4 seed, they will get a bye until next Friday night, I believe that is, the 12th, in the region tournament. Region tournament first 3 rounds will be in Brooks County as Irwin brings it in. Lady Dogs showing pressure. Irwin gets it across. Back tip by Kamen. Tanasia got it down to Ananda. She's going to back it back out, set it up. Gets it to Kier over on the right side. In the paint to Tanasia. Down under to Kamen. Couldn't hang on to it, out of bounds. So Irwin will inbound again. Lady Dogs drop back this time. Not going to press. Just joining us, 4-0 Lady Dogs, 4:50 to go in quarter number 1. Irwin with the ball, 3-pointer from the right side, no good, over the back of the backboard, out of bounds. Lady Dog basketball. Now Bradfield going to bring it into Ananda Gloucester. She'll dribble it up the floor. Across the half-court stripe, looking to set up the offense. Again, she goes to the right side to Smalls. Back out to Ananda at the top. To a Bradfield on the right, down in the corner to Smalls. She dumps it down there to Tanasia, couldn't handle it, out of bounds. Irwin basketball, and they'll bring in a sub. Don't remember this young lady playing last week. Irwin only has 8 players dressed out. Irwin will bring it up. Over on the left, back out top. Back on the left, 3-pointer again, no good. And every one of Irwin's baskets has been three-pointers as Tanasia clears the rebound and gets it to Ananda. Gloucester going to bring it up. Stops out at the circle. Kicks it over on the left to Kamen, back to Ananda. Tanasia at the elbow, shot up, no good. Rebound, Kamen going to come out of there with it. Back out top to Ananda Gloucester. Gloucester dribbles, gives it over to Smalls. At the elbow to Bradfield, and Bradfield was blocked. And that's probably one of the few times that'll ever happen. Irwin with a shot on the other end, missed, and Bradfield comes out there to rebound, gets it out to Gloucester. Lady Dogs looking to push. Ball is kicked, but a foul called on Irwin. Number 15, I believe, is who they call that on. First foul of the basketball game. We're at the 3:25 mark of the quarter number 1. Lady Dogs leading at 4-0. Kamen with the ball over on the left side. In the paint, tried to get it to Smalls. Irwin with a steal. They're going to drive, lay it up. No good, foul called on Bradfield. Irwin will be at the line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way, no good. They'll have one more as Shanteria Charles heads to the table to check in. She'll come in for Bradfield. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Irwin at the line. They'll have one free throw. Missed the first one. Second one on the way up and in. 4-1 Lady Dogs. Smalls with the basketball down in the corner to Gloucester. She's going to dribble it back out top. That's Clint making all that racket. Smalls over to Tanasia. Sermon's going to bring it back out. Tries to get it, she does, to Smalls, who drives baseline, dishes it off to Zy Sermons, who's came in the ball game. Back out to Tanasia, 3-pointer up and in. 7-1 Lady Dogs. Clint, how was your trip?
That was good. A long way over here from Valdosta, but finally made it.
Irwin missed a shot, had a shot blocked. Gloucester going to get it ahead to Smalls. She lays it up and in, and the foul. 9-1 Lady Dogs.
Good start to the ball game here. Got a transition basket there. 2:29 left in the first.
Smalls to the line. She'll have one. Free throw on the way. No good. Rebound, Irwin. And that she walked. Man, she took about 5 steps. She's going to drive the lane, dishes it off. Stolen by Kemen. Kemen going to get it to Tanasia, who's going to walk it up and get it to Ananda. Ananda across the half-court stripe. Pass it over on the right side to Smalls. Down in the paint to Kemen. And that's going to be traveling called on her. I thought it would have been a jump ball, Clint.
Yeah, she went up with it, and I thought the girl had a hand on it as well, but she come back down, and they called her for the travel. Up and down, we used to call it on the court when we used to play in the driveway.
There you go. Yeah, up and down. I hadn't heard that term in a long time.
Yep.
Irwin brings it across. Three-pointer from way out top and no good. And they have not shot very much of nothing but three-point shots.
Man, and on that rebound there, we had Gloucester wide open, but didn't get it to her.
The coach not happy with her getting down there, though. He said, get your butt back down here. You probably can hear him across the court over there. And Gloucester's going to set it up out top. Over to Zai Sermons. Tried to force it to Tanasia, and then it ricocheted out to Ananda, and then she tried to force it down into Bradfield and throwed it away. The Irwin's ball, minute 26, 9-1 Lady Dawgs on top. And I may have messed up earlier. I was thinking that Chantier Charles checked in, and that was Zai Sermons.
So after that missed shot there, laid up by the Indians, Lady Dawgs will come down and Gloucester shoot a long two-pointer, make it 11-1.
Another foul, another walk in there, though, Clint. Did you see that?
I did.
They're not calling traveling.
Lady Dawgs is full court pressure there, make it tough for the Indians to get it across. They get a shot off and rebound there, and we get a transition basket by Small up and in.
13-1, 38 seconds. Irwin calls another timeout.
I believe I'd call one with only 30 seconds left.
38 seconds. I'm with you on that. Yeah, Charles is about to check into the ball game after this timeout. I mistakenly said she checked in earlier, but that was Zai Sermons.
I'm gonna tell you what, I've gotten them two mixed up all year. They about the same build and the same hair, and one's 10, one's 12, and the way that hair drapes over that number, sometimes I can't tell who's who.
Well, I seen Charles go to the table, and she has her hair up tonight.
I got you.
And it doesn't have her number covered, so.
So, wow, what a defensive effort here tonight by these Lady Dawgs. Only allowed one free throw.
One free
in
throw.
The quarter.
Irwin has shot a plethora of three-pointers and yet to find one.
Well, I'm telling you now, they can make them. Let's just hope they don't get hot.
Lady Dawgs back off this time, don't press. Irwin going to try to jog it across.
30 seconds on the clock. We're down to 25.
There's another, but that's just inside the three-point line. And that same young lady has shot a bunch of them.
So three-point shot, no good. Lady Dawgs come back with a layup, no good. Rebound.
Got to go up with it. Jump ball, he says.
Yep, Zai Sermons come down with the rebound, but one of the Irwin County ladies tied her up and forced a jump ball here with 13 seconds left. Lady Dawgs will have it.
Pretty quick first quarter. Tried to lob it into Ananda, and Irwin going to come away with a steal. They're going to try to score their first field goal of the quarter, and they do.
Yep,
6 seconds, 5, 4. Don't know that they're aware of the clock. 1. Head to. And Tanasia almost made a turnaround jumper at the buzzer. I don't know if it would have counted or not, but 13-3 after 8 minutes.
All right, so we'll step away, and we'll hear a quick word from our sponsors.
Lee and Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee and Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040. to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
All right, we welcome you back here to Lanier County Network. After one, Lady Dawgs lead at 13-3. Looks like the Irwin County ladies will have the possession here to start the second quarter.
Right quick before we start, I was mentioning earlier, Clint, the Lady Dawgs have moved up to number 4 in the region.
I was hoping maybe the win tonight and maybe some help from some others would make it get third. Irwin County will get it in, and they'll post up Tanasia Sermons. They'll throw it in there. She'll turn around and shot, but Tanasia will block that out of bounds, beat Irwin County basketball. They'll throw it in. They'll shoot a three-pointer from the corner. No good. Rebound by Irwin. They'll set it back up again, and she traveled there on the far side. Will be Lady Dog basketball.
Finally called that travel in there. That's the first of many. First has been called, but many has happened.
Yep, as Bradfield gets it into Gloucester, she'll walk it across half court. Set up the offense at the top of the key. She'll throw it over to the far side. We'll throw it in the paint to the elbow to Bradfield, and she banks the shot up and in. 15-3 now. Lady Dogs now full court pressure on the Irwin County ladies, and they force a turnover. Ball out of bounds will be Lady Dog basketball. Indians will fall back, won't force us here in full court pressure. We'll get it into Gloucester, and she'll jog it across half court. Bring it to the top of the key, set up the offense, throw it over to, is that Zy Sermons there on the wing, back to Gloucester. She'll dribble around, throw it there in the paint to Sermons. She'll turn around shot in and out. Ball goes out of bounds, beat Irwin County basketball.
Wow. Didn't see that one, Clint.
All them ladies from Irwin County down there, and somehow we knocked it out.
That's a long way from us, but I still didn't see that happening.
Yeah.
Subs coming in.
Yep.
Camming for Gloucester. Somebody came in for Tunasia. I didn't see who.
That was small. So ladies will back up in a half-court defense. Irwin County will bring it across to the top of the key here. They'll throw it down there in the paint. We'll steal it. But then they'll tie us up and be a jump ball. This time it'll be Lady Dogs possession.
Clint, last night, Turner defeated Brooks up in Ashburn 62-40.
Ladies?
Ladies, they're both now 8-4. Lady Dogs are 8-5. So the Lady Dogs one game, well, a half a game behind both Turner and Brooks.
Well, then Turner's got to play Brooks, I thought. Or they played last night?
Played last night.
Okay, gotcha. So Lady Dogs will get it across half court, and they'll try to throw a pass there to Cameron, be deflected out of bounds by Irwin County. So we'll still have the ball here with 6:45 left in the second. And we'll get it into small. She'll bring it up to the top of the key. Lady Dogs setting up their offense. We get to the far side to Charles. There to the elbow to Zy Sermon. She'll shoot it up. No good. Got a big rebound in there. And she puts it right back up and in, Zy does. Give the Lady Dogs a 17-3 lead now. We'll show a little full court pressure here. Irwin will pass out of it. They thought they had a girl wide open at the basket, and we'll pick it off. Here comes Small back the other way. She throws it there to Cameron. Shot up and no good, and there'll be a foul called. And I believe that's going to put Cameron at the line for 2 shots. And it does.
Be the first team foul of the quarter.
For either squad.
While she's shooting, let's see. I'm going to look and see who Turner has left to play.
Jada's first free throw, in and out. Turner got to play clinch.
Yes, Turner has on remaining on their schedule clinch.
All right, so Cameron misses both free throws, and Irwin gets the rebound. They'll shoot a three-pointer from the top of the key, and they finally nailed one there, making 17-5 or 6, excuse me, 17-6. Small to get the inbound pass. She'll bring it up. She gets over to Bradfield. Pass over to Cameron, over to Charles, and she has a nice feed down low to Bradfield, and she's wide open. She turns around and puts it in. Oh, and we got a steal there on the inbound by Small. She throws it to Cameron, over to
Charles.
Her shot no good. But loose ball goes to Bradfield. Her shot no good. We get another rebound down there, and this time Zy Sermons will put it up and in.
Pressure hurting Turner, Irwin.
Irwin will drive the length of the floor, pass. Got a shot up and in. Had a girl set up right under the basket there, and we got it in. A little turnover there. We Was trying to inbound the ball, and we stepped in before doing so, so that'll give Irwin the ball right back, but we lead at 21-8 with 5:26 left here in the first half, and we got Gloucester and Tanasia Sermons and Griner checking in for who went out, Small, Zai, and Charles. 3-point shot there by Irwin off the inbound, no good. Came in with the rebound. She gets to Tanasia. She'll give it over to Gloucester. Gloucester bring it across half court with no pressure. She has it at top of the key. She passes over to this side on the wing to Cameron, and she turns it over, throws it to the Irwin County defender there. They'll bring it back down here this time. Got a shot here at the wing. She passes on it. Girl drives into the paint, backs it out, passes the ball. Another 3-point shot up and in, and Irwin County gets the rebound. They'll have to kick it back out for another 3-pointer to wing there. That one no good. They get another rebound, and they put that one back up and in right under the basket. 21-10 now. As we get it into Tanasia. Over to Gloucester. She'll have it at the top of the key. She'll let the time run a little bit with 4:27 left in the quarter. Get it to Griner on the far side on the wing. Shot or pass in the elbow there to Bradfield, and she put it up, and that may have been partially blocked and rebounded here by Irwin.
That's twice tonight, and I said you wouldn't never see that again, and just jinxed her, I guess, sir.
Irwin will bring it across, throw it in the corner, 3-point shot up again, no good, and they get a rebound. A driving layup, no good, and the ball will be tipped out of bounds by Bradfield to stay with the Indians. 4 minutes exactly left in the quarter. Another 3-point shot off the inbound. That's no good. Rebound by Cameron.
And I think they're about 1 for 12 from 3-point land.
At least. Gloucester with the ball now. About every time we bring it down, we throw it over to the wing and then try to get it down to the elbow or the paint. We do the same thing here, but we go in the corner this time to Cameron, and she has the ball knocked away. We threw it into Griner on the wing, and she threw it to Cameron in the corner and it slapped away. Be Lanier County basketball as Small checks in for Cameron. We got Bradfield going to throw it in under our own basket. She throws it into Griner, and ball slapped out of bounds by Irwin. It'll stay with the ladies from Lanier County. And this time Bradfield's going to throw it in from the sideline. Throws it into Griner. She throws it up top to Small, over to Gloucester. She feeds it down low to Tanasia Sermons, and she puts it up and in. Nice assist there by Gloucester. Irwin County inbounds, and we got some full court pressure, and we forced them out of bounds, and they're going to say.
I think we got a hand on the ball. We about dribbled that ball one time here. I think's what happened.
All right, so Irwin County will throw it in from the sideline. They got it out on the wing on this side. She drives baseline, puts up a shot, air ball. Ball will be deflected out of bounds by, I thought, Irwin County, and they're gonna say we hit it last. So now they throw it in from the side. Go to the wing. Pass her there to the top of the key. Girl gonna drive, throw it to this side. She's gonna drive, layup from the baseline. No, she passed it. Throwed it back out to the top of the key. A 3-point in and out. Rebound there by Tanasia Sermons. She gets it ahead to Gloucester. We'll try to push the basketball here. We'll go 2 on 4, and a terrible layup there. Irwin County rebound it. And they'll come down, pull up a jump shot from the elbow, and they'll put it in, and she's fouled by Gloucester, I believe. So count the basket. Chance for a 3-point play.
23-12, 2:46 to go in the first quarter.
So Gloucester went down there and
23-12. That's what I don't know about.
Gloucester went down there and missed that layup, and they rebounded it and pushed it right up the floor and just pulled up from the elbow and banked it in and got fouled. Might have been a little bit of a desperation foul there by Gloucester. Free throw from Irwin County up and in. 23-13. Bulldogs lead it. We get it in, and we got Griner going to bring it across the timeline. She has it at the top of the key. She throws it over on the wing to Charles. Now over to Small in the corner. Back out to Tanasia. She has it at the elbow. Shot up and in.
Tanasia having a nice offensive night.
Absolutely. Irwin County comes right back. We hit them with some full court pressure and force a travel.
I seen I'm looking across that same scouts here watching Tanasia tonight, and he marked that down in his notebook and shook his head with approval that she can knock down that jumper from the elbow.
Absolutely. As we get the ball over the corner too small there. We tried to run that same play to Tanasia at the elbow. That time it was deflected, but we come away with it. And we're going to throw it back court. Irwin County going to run it down, and Griner hustles back to knock it out of bounds, not give them the wide open layup. So Irwin County will have it here with 2:04 left in the quarter. They'll be inbounding right under their own basket. We got Gloucester. She had checked out, and I missed that. She checks back in now. Her and Cameron do for Griner and Charles. Small tried to go to the bench here. We'd only had 4 if she would have.
She come in the right time and got a steal.
She did. She steals the basketball off the inbound, lays it up. Oh, no good. But Irwin County will knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with Lanier County.
And they went over Cameron's back there.
Yep. Bradfield will throw it in under our basket. We got Gloucester wide open in the corner. She's going to catch it wide open three-pointer up. No good. Rebound by Irwin County.
And with her down in the corner, that leaves those guards wide open for a layup on the other end.
Yep. That girl rebounded that ball and pushed it, laid it up, and we fouled her. Tanasia with the foul. Put them at a chance for a three-point play. But we still lead at 25-15. Late in the first half. If the scoreboard's right, that's going to be Tanasia's first foul. Free throw on the way. No good. And Bradfield will rebound it, get it to Tanasia. She'll throw it ahead up to Gloucester.
That's got to be a walk.
Oh, man. And Irwin County steals pass from Gloucester. She was trying to throw it back to Tanasia. They'll throw it around the perimeter over here. They'll drive, put up a shot, no good. Rebound there by Cameron. She pushes it ahead to Small. She looks to go 1-on-2. She'll pull up a jumper. No good. Rebound by Irwin.
Minute 24. Irwin with a chance to cut it under 10.
Irwin brings it across. They'll pull up a three-point jumper. Banked it in.
They cut it to 7, and Coach Turner wants a timeout. Let's see what he gets.
Yep. I don't think he's
full timeout.
All right, we'll step away and we'll hear some words from our sponsors on the network.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we welcome you back here to the Lanier County Network. Lady Dogs lead it 25-18 with 1:13 left in the first half up here in Ocilla.
Clint, while we got a second there, Turner County still has one game. They're 9-4. They have one game remaining against Clinch. I don't know where it's at. Brooks County 8-4. They have 2 games remaining. One against. Well, I just had it. One against Charlton and one against Atco.
All right, so we'll get it in and we'll bring it across and throw it over to Small, and she'll be called with a travel. Give Irwin the basketball right back here with a minute left in the half.
Man, a big lead has evaporated. Lady Dogs led by as many as 14.
And traveling violation there, not called, but we nearly come away with the steal. Ball's on the floor. We got girls scrapping and clawing for it, and we believe we're going to have a jump ball. If so, it'll be Irwin basketball, and it is.
Nothing else that'll give us the possession to start the second half.
That's right. 51 seconds left here in the
barring
second
another,
quarter.
Barring another jump ball.
They'll inbound the ball and go right to the basket, lay it up. It almost went down. We got an over-the-back foul on Irwin County on the rebound. So Lady Dogs will have it. Bradfield's set to throw it in here to Gloucester. She's on the floor with Small, Sermons, Tanasia Sermons, that is, and Jada Cameron. Gloucester bring it up with no pressure. She stops at the top of the key there, throws it over to Small, nearly had it stolen. You get it over to Cameron on the wing on the far side. Back to Small, over to Gloucester at the top of the key again. Hope we hold for one shot. We get it to Sermons in the corner. She thought about a 3, passed back to Gloucester, and then we throw it into Cameron at the free throw line, and she turns it over. Irwin County will have it here with 15 seconds left in the half.
They can cut it to 5, maybe 4 with a 3, and they're going to jack one up.
Shoot a 3, no good. They get the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Bradfield on the putback. 6.8 seconds with Irwin County at the line with a chance to cut it to 5. That might have brought the bad luck with me, Keith. Y'all was playing great till I got here.
I think Lady Dawgs led by as many as 15.
Free throw on the way up. No, and in. About rolled off the front of the rim, but somehow fell in the cylinder. 25-19 now with 6.8 on the clock. Second one on the way, and it's good. Bradfield will throw it into Cameron. She'll get it ahead to Small. Small will throw it in the corner to Gloucester. 3 seconds. She puts up a long 2, no good. Irwin the rebound, and that'll do the half. Lady Dawgs Lady Dawgs will lead at 25-20 here at intermission. And Keith, you want to give us some scenarios on the region there with the games left remaining with the girls and their position in the seating and all that stuff?
All right, yeah, let's get that all at one time instead of bits and pieces like I was doing earlier.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we go back. Let me get right here.
So right now, I'll just recap while you're pulling that up. Lady Dawgs are sitting at 4th. They win tonight, will solidify at least a 4th place spot in the regular season standings in the region.
That's right. Right now, Clinch County is atop the region on the ladies' side. They're 15-1 overall and 13-0 in the region. Brooks County, it shows Brooks County as being in second, but that's incorrect. Turner County is actually in second at 9-4 in the region, 13-4 overall. Brooks County would be in third. They're 9-7 overall and 8-4 in the region. The Lady Dawgs come in at 12-8, 8-5 in the region. So that 4-game win streak with those big wins over Turner and Brooks put the Lady Dawgs right back in the thick of things. A loss by Turner County, which is, in my opinion, inevitable. They're playing clinch.
That's right.
I mean, that's my opinion, but inevitable that Turner will finish, barring a miracle upset, Turner will finish 9-5. The Lady Dawgs win here tonight, they'll finish 9-5. Should Brooks win out, Brooks would get the 2 seed. They'd be a tie for the 3 seed, and then it would go to whatever all the tiebreaker scenarios are. Should Brooks lose one of their final 2, you could have a 3-way tie for second place in the region.
Wow.
And what those tiebreaker scenarios are, I have no clue. So the Lady Dawgs could finish as if they win tonight, no worse than 4th in the region. Could finish as high as number 2 in the region based off of tiebreakers and so forth. Charlton County could still get in the mix for a top 4 seed I think they play Brooks County. Charlton is 7-6 right now. Brooks could lose both of their remaining games, and both teams could finish 8-6. Of course, the Lady Dawgs could lose here tonight. They could finish 8-6. They could wind up in a tie for 4th with Charlton. So I guess they could drop down to 5th based on a tiebreaker scenario.
Right.
Atco and Eccles are both. Atco is 0-10. Eccles is 0-11. I can't confirm this, but I've gotten word from several people that Atco cashed in the season, boys and girls. I've
heard that due to some COVID concerns. Yeah.
The season is over now. Whether that's true, I have no idea. But if that's so, then that leaves 7 teams in the region. Somebody will get a bye in the first round, or
win by forfeit rather.
Yeah, they'll win by forfeit. The region tournament will start next Thursday, is my understanding. Round 1, 2, and 3 will be next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Girls and boys?
As far as I know, girls and boys. And it'll all be in Brooks County until you get to the region finals. The region finals will be at the number 1 boys seed, which will be determined by the outcome of tonight's game between our Bulldogs and these Irwin County Indians. Still not 100% sure what that tiebreaker is. Some people say record against other Class A schools. if that's the case, if we win tonight, we would be the region's #1 seed because we haven't played another Class A school. Irwin played Hawkinsville and lost.
Dooley.
That's correct.
Yep.
So should Irwin win, they'll host the championship here, whether they're in it or not.
Right.
Because they could go down to Brooks. And I was talking with Coach Stephen Green earlier, head coach of the Irwin County Indians, and he and I talked earlier in the year, and he did very much dislikes playing down in Quitman. And I said, Coach, you could win tonight's ball game, be the #1 seed in the boys bracket, and have to go on the road to Quitman and play Brooks County in the semifinals.
In
How about that?
In a hostile environment down there. That's the reward you get for winning the regular season.
And that's the one game, the only game that, to this point, that Irwin County has lost in the region was in Brooks County earlier in the year.
Right. Well, you never know. If we happen to, get the second spot due to a loss tonight or losing the tiebreaker, that might be advantage Lanier County because Irwin could go down there and lose that ball game. We could play somebody else in the championship.
Yeah, the two seed could get a better draw simply because the 3 seed is going to, the 4 seed is going to get to host this first 3 rounds, which would be including the semifinals.
That's right.
And the top 2 seeds don't play until the semifinals.
Right.
So could be that the 2 seed ends up playing 3 seed Turner, and which Turner only beat Brooks by 2 points last night in Ashburn.
Wow.
To sew up that 3 seed.
That Brooks County team is, man, they're athletic. They're tough to beat. We've had a hard time with them both times at home and away.
That's right. And let's see, I was going to go back to the boys' side.
Well, before you do that, I'll
Go
switch
ahead.
gears. I will say this: that 3 seed for the girls is very important because if you wind up 4th, you could wind up playing Clinch County in that semifinal game. That's going to be a tough one to win. But if you can wind up 2nd or 3rd, you got a good shot at facing Clinch in the finals. And if you get that 2nd or 3rd and make it to that game, you got a chance to host a
you will
playoff game.
That's right. If you make it to the championship game
That's right.
of the region tournament, you're going to host a playoff game, no doubt.
Right, so that 2nd or 3rd spot is very important. We could wind up playing a Brooks or a Turner in that semifinals, and we've proven capable of beating those teams. So,
That's
especially here late in the season.
That's right. And I may have spoke too soon because in the boys' side, of course, Irwin is 11-1. We're 11-2 in the 2nd spot right now till tonight's game. See what happens. Turner County is 8-4. They're in the 3 spot. Pretty much they've sewed that up. They got the 3 spot
From Brooks?
from Brooks.
Well, did
Brooks
they split with Brooks, though?
Yeah, but Brooks is 6-6.
Okay.
And Clinch is 6-7. So Clinch could slip into that 4 spot. But at the same rate, you would still, those 2 teams are going to play in the quarterfinals.
Right.
You would think Brooks and Clinch would play in the quarterfinals, and then in the semifinals, the winner of that game will play the #1 seed.
That's right. So a lot to sort out, but it ought to prove for some exciting basketball next week for sure.
Some very exciting basketball over in Quitman next week on both sides. As got some teams up at the top. You got Clinch up at the top on the girls' side that has just pretty much ran away from everybody. I don't know that they've had a close game in the region. They lost 1 game to Ware County, and one of those seniors for Clinch's ladies was out that night.
Right. Ware County, what, a 5A, 6A?
4 or 5A. I think they're 5A now. But from 2 through 6,
Anybody can win.
anybody can win. And on the boys' side, I would just say 1 through 6, anybody can win.
I'll agree with that as well.
1 through 6. So there's going to be 2 very good basketball teams on the guys' side of the bracket that don't make the state playoffs.
Yeah, I can't wait to go down to Quitman and see some good ball games next week. But at least we've summed up at least that 2nd spot, and we get an automatic bid into that GHSA.
Yeah, that's right, and that's what was so important.
State playoff.
That's why it was so important to get one of those top 2 seeds, because you can go down to Quitman next week, play 1 ball game, and end your season.
That's right.
Now we're in the top 2 seeds. You can go down there and lose a ball game, which would be unfortunate, but you're still guaranteed a spot in the state playoffs.
Right. Now, this is one thing as we got about a minute and 15 left here to the start of the third quarter. Is there going to be a consolation game this year in the region is what I'm –
Don't know that, but I think you have to determine who's the 3 and 4 seeds.
Right. So if you go down there and you lose the semifinals, if number 4 loses number 1 and number 3 loses number 2, do they turn around and play each other to determine who?
The 2 losers would play each other to determine the 3 and 4 seed.
Yeah, so especially – I mean, I think you got to as well. So
if you don't, then I guess all that could happen then is you revert back to the regular season, and why even have the region tournament if you're going to –
That's right. But what if the top team, what if the 1 seed loses to 4? I mean, what do you give them? You don't know.
The 1 seed
they get 3? Or?
They get 4th.
Well, you would think so.
Yeah, they would. They definitely do. They would get
That's
4th.
right.
Whoever loses that consolation game is going to get 4th.
No, I'm saying if you do not have the consolation game.
Oh, if you don't have it, then you would have to give the 1 seed the number 3 spot.
Right. Just to touch on one other thing you mentioned earlier. Now, can you confirm that all those region games start next Thursday?
That's what we was given by Coach Ray last week.
Okay.
Now, they may be something happened since the last time I spoke with him, but as of last week, those games were on the 11th, 12th, 13th.
Okay. So after tonight, the ladies nor the guys will play again until the 11th of next week.
So that would be next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 11, 12, and 13.
With the finals to be the following week.
Finals would be the following week at the number 1 seed.
Okay.
That date I do not know, but I've heard it was the 18th, which would be the following Friday.
That's what I've heard it is also. Yep.
It should be the Lady Dawgs basketball as we get ready to start the second half.
And that's a long break from the finals to the
It is.
semifinals to the finals.
And now Bradfield going to bring it in to Ananda Gloucester to start the second half. Lady Dawgs leading 25-20. Gloucester over on the left to Small. She gets it to Tanasia. She didn't have good hands of it. Had to get it back out. Now Tanasia's got it again. Back to Kiera out top. Way down in the corner to Cameron. Back out to Ananda. Down low to Bradfield. She lays it up and in.
Nice ball movement right there.
It was, and we had a lot of success with that in the first half in the low post. Got to get back to that and quit shooting those jumpers. Irwin with the basketball. They got it on the right wing out top. Gonna work it around. Lady Dawgs in a 3-2 zone. Ball slapped out of bounds. Stay with Irwin County. And the number 3 that wasn't sure she played in the first game, she's going to start the second half. Didn't start the ball game for Irwin.
Yeah, I didn't recognize her either from before.
Ball over on the left side. Irwin dribbles it back out top. Going to shoot a long 2 off the glass. No good. Rebound in there. Loose ball still rolling around. Picked up by Tanasia. And she's going to dribble it up. She's going to get it to Ananda out top. They'll set up the offense. Nobody guarded Ananda. She's going to bring it over here to Kiera Smalls. Back out top to Ananda. In the paint to Tanasia. They try to tie her up. They're going to have a foul called on Irwin County.
That's fortunate. I thought we was going to have another jump ball there.
I thought so too. That foul called on number 3. Bradfield going to bring it in, gets it to Tanasia. She thought about a 3, shoots it to Ananda. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Irwin. Foul in there, I think, going to be called on Smalls.
Nope. Yep.
Irwin basketball on the baseline. They'll have to go to the length of the floor. 1 foul per team here in the third quarter. Lady Dawgs in that 3-2 zone. With Tanasia in the middle of it. Pass down in the corner. They'll dribble back around the top and lose it. Ananda comes away with it. She's got Smalls on this side. Smalls shot up, no good. Rebounded Irwin. Had a 2-on-1 break there. Didn't make it happen. Irwin steps on the baseline, be the Lady Dawg basketball. Got to spread out wide when you in transition there, 2-on-1. And they kind of hugged one another wide, side by side. Ananda with the basketball, dribbles around to the elbow, shot up, rattled it home off the glass. 29-20, 5:56 to go, quarter number 3. Irwin drives right through the center of the lane, lays it up no good. Bradfield with a rebound. Jump ball called in there. Going to be Irwin's this time. They'll take it out under their own basket. Get it in the corner. Going to kick it back around. Back down in the corner. Got a foul called away from the ball. Pushing on Irwin County down low, number 1. Be the second team foul of the quarter on Irwin. Lady Dog basketball over here on the side as Zai Sermons is going to check in. And I think Cameron went out. Bradfield gets it into Gloucester. Gloucester going to walk it up. Passes it over here on the right side to Smalls. Back to the elbow to Bradfield. She tried to dump it to Denasia. And Irwin come away with a steal. They drive. Ran over Ananda and gets the charging call.
That girl just lowered her shoulder. I mean, she just laid her flat out.
She did. I mean, kind of like a running back. She just put her shoulder down and hit the line running. 3 team fouls now on Irwin. That's 2 on number 15. And with a short bench, Smalls cross the paint. That's not going to happen as Irwin steals it. Hurt steals that pass. They're going to dribble ahead. Long 3. No good. They shot that one from Lax. Out of bounds, Lady Dog ball.
They ain't scared to jack up the three-pointer, that's for sure. Man,
she shot that thing from way down there.
She was a good 10 feet or so behind the three-point line. 5:05 left here in the third.
Gloucester with the basketball. She's going to dribble it across half court. Loses it, picked it up, got it to Smalls. Down under to Tunasian. She's fouled. 4 team fouls already now in the first 3 minutes of the second half.
Be safe to say, I'm sure we'll be in the bonus here before this quarter gets out.
Yeah, you would think. Only 2 more to go.
Tunasia at the line for 2 shots.
2. First one up and in.
Back to a 10-point lead.
30-20. Second free throw on the way. It looks good and is 31-20. Irwin started out very cold. Didn't score their first field goal till the final seconds of the first quarter, but had a big second quarter. Shot up, no good by Irwin. They rebound it, put it back up, blocked by Tunasia. She dribbles ahead. Going to drive. Her had it stripped away from behind. Goes out of bounds, Lady Dog basketball.
Thought she was going to go coast to coast there, and that was the right thing. She had a couple of girls out there with her, but I was wanting her to take it all the way.
Zai Sermons to get it in, almost stolen by Irwin. Tried to lob it into Bradfield, Ananda did, and it goes over her head, and Irwin intercepts it. They drive, shot up, blocked again by Tunasia. Said the other night, Clint, I don't know if anybody keeps that stat or has any career stats, but Tunasia has to be the all-time leader in block shots on the ladies' side of Lanier County basketball.
I can't think of nobody in recent years.
3-pointer? No, they're going to call it a 2.
2-pointer there by Irwin.
2-pointer. Smalls with the basketball. She's picked up her dribble down in the corner. Coach Sandy Turner going to call a 30-second timeout.
Lady Dogs lead at 31-22 with 4:05 left here in the third quarter.
Thought there was a foul called over here on this side, but I guess this official saw the timeout call way over on the other side. I would venture to say these are the tallest officials trio that we have had ever.
I would agree with that, man. These guys look like they 6'5", 6'6". A couple of, especially the guy on the other side over in front of Irwin's bench. I don't think I recognize any of them but the gentleman here in front of us.
I've seen the one here and then the one you were talking about. I don't know that I've ever saw the other guy down under the basket. They were a different, you can't see them at home. They were a different officiating top here. They wear gray primarily a gray body with a black shoulders instead of the traditional zebra print officials uniform. Lady Dawgs bring it in. Got Kiera Smalls down to Zai Sermon's long three. No rebounding on that side and air ball, and Irwin will come away with it. Don't know that I'd ever seen Zai shoot a three.
I was thinking the same thing, Keith. I believe that's the first time I've seen her shoot one.
Irwin drives, nice screen set in there, but they couldn't make the basket. They got the rebound, put it back up, missed it. The ball goes out of bounds off Zai Sermon's leg.
Yeah, she had the rebound, and the Irwin County girl slapped it away and touched the Zai last.
Irwin gets it in the corner. They drive, put up a jumper. Might have been a little blocked on that one. They get the rebound. 3-point shot on the way. Another air ball out of bounds. I believe they're 1 or 2 for about 15 from 3-point land.
I think they've hit 2. One the first half, one the second half.
Kiera Smalls brings it up now. Got Griner over here on the right side. She goes to the left to Zai Sermon. To Griner at the elbow. She's going to be tied up in a jump ball call. Going to stay with the Lady Dawgs, looks like, and Kemen is at the table to check in. Not sure who she's coming to get.
Bradfield.
Going to get Bradfield. Kiera Smalls to bring it in. Throws it into Kemen. She loses it. Irwin comes away with it. Nobody wanted to dribble across. They finally found somebody that would. Long two. Bank looked like the bank was open, but it was closed. Tanasia with a rebound outlet to Small. She tried to hit Griner under the basketball, slapped away by Irwin out of bounds. Lady Dog basketball on the baseline. Smalls will get it in and bring it in again. And I just don't understand. They move before the ball is ever handed to them. Got it into Griner. They work it back around, try to get it down low to Zai Sermons. It's slapped out of bounds again. Might would trade, put Tanasia on this side. That's probably a layup.
I agree with that.
Got it into Tanasia. She's going to kick it over to Smalls. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound out of bounds belonged to Irwin.
2:32 left now here in the third quarter.
Clint, we thought we'd get into some foul shooting here with the 4 quick fouls in the first 3 minutes, but we're down to 2:32 and it's still 4 fouls.
Man.
As Ananda Gloucester and Anaya Bradfield come in, Zai Sermons and Kiera Smalls check out. Irwin's going to bring it in. I have to go to the length of the floor. Pass it down on the wing. We're going to dribble it back out around the top. And over into the other corner. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound to Nasia. She's got Kemen streaking ahead. Pass to her. She lays it up and in.
Oh, man, nice catch there by Kemen to lay that up transition.
Man, we might need to talk to Kemen about coming out and playing wide receiver for the football program.
Because that pass was a little high.
Yeah, you're not lying. Irwin shot one that about broke the backboard. Anaya come out of there with a rebound, and 2 people reached in and grabbed the basketball, and a jump ball call that belonged to Irwin.
Yeah, we won't call that a brick. We'll call that a concrete block.
That was a concrete block. I mean, that was a 18-inch cinder block. Shot up by Irwin, no good. They chase down the rebound. Drive again. Same young lady. She's blocked in there by Tanasia. Goes out of bounds.
Now we got 1:42 left, and the clock's just a running. 1:40, 1:39. They let about 7 seconds run off.
Still
there.
running as Mr. Chuck Folkler must have somewhere to go tonight after the ball game.
Well, we got a 11-point lead. I'm fine to let it run.
He's looking at the box line. There's a turnover there by the Lady Dogs. Irwin come away with it, and they turn around and throw it out of bounds themselves. Yeah, he's looking at the blocks like it's malfunctioning or something, but it don't work unless you push it. Gloucester going to bring it across. See how that affects the boys' game later. Kemen with it. Back to Gloucester at the top. Shot up. No good. Rebound in there. Irwin. Under a minute now. 33-22 the Lady Dawgs. Irwin brings it across. Man, another running one-hander that about took the backboard out. Griner lays it up and in on the other end. 35-22, 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Still in there by Kemen. She's going to drive. Lays it up, no good, rebounded it, put it back up and in.
I'm surprised she didn't get a foul there, but I'm glad she didn't got the putback.
37-22. Yeah, me too. It came right back to her some kind of way. Lady Dawgs by 15. I'm wondering how many points Irwin has scored this quarter. I didn't keep up with it.
Oh, a travel there, no call.
Three-pointer. Banked it in. That's her second bank shot from 3 points. She's going to have to start calling those.
5 seconds left in the quarter.
We seem to never pick up that the clock's running out. Griner shot no good at the buzzer.
All right, so after 3, Lady Dawgs lead at 37-25. We'll step away and hear a quick word from our sponsors here on the Lanier County Network. All right, we welcome you back here to the Lanier County Network. Got a good ball game going on up here in Ocilla. Lady Dawgs leading this one 37-25. Fourth quarter just about to get set to get underway here. Lady Dawgs will have possession to start the quarter.
I think while we got a second here waiting on the ladies to come back out on the floor for the fourth quarter, going to give a big shout out to our Bulldog football program. Got 3 young men going to sign national letters of intent tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
About 9:30 a.m. Kelvin Gaines, Rashad Brockington, and Andreas Anderson all going to continue their education at the college level thanks to their football career, and that's awesome.
Absolutely. As Bradfield gets into Gloucester to get us started on the fourth quarter here. She gets over to Cameron. She's back to Gloucester. At top of the key, ball's on the floor. Irwin County nearly stole it. Griner comes away with it, but we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Gloucester. She was fighting for that loose ball.
I didn't see that one, Clint.
No, me neither. Good
eyes.
eyes.
The guy out here, yeah, he got good eyes. The guy out here didn't see it either. This guy came running in from way in the back.
Maybe he's a little bit higher up there. He can see it a little better. As Irwin County gets it at the top of the key over to the wing now. Should be covered up by Gloucester. Nearly forced a turnover back at the top of the key. She's going to drive, lay it up. Oh, it was down and rattled out. Rebound there by Cameron. She'll clear it out. Irwin County retreat on defense, and Gloucester will bring it across half court. She'll dribble it near the timeline there and let the clock run a little bit. Now she'll throw it over to Cameron on this side at the wing. She'll dribble in a little bit, throw it over to Tanasia in the corner and have a wide open Griner cross-court pass, and she lays it up and in. She was wide open on that side on the block.
39-25, Lady Dawgs by 14.
Irwin County now bringing it across. Throw it in the corner. That young lady puts up a three-pointer. She banked 2 in, and now she swishes one from the side. She couldn't bank it from over there.
Well, they're 4 for 18, so I don't know what that percentage is, but
yeah, I believe they made 3 of their last 4, though. We get it over to Griner at the wing. Now down to Tanasia in the corner. She'll drive baseline, put a shot up, no good. Got rebound, going to be Irwin County.
Cameron got pushed in the back there.
They'll dribble it down. They give it to that same girl. She'll pull up another three-pointer. That one no good. That was a heat check. Loose ball. Irwin County comes away with it, puts another shot up, no good. This time rebound by Bradfield. She'll get it ahead to Gloucester. She's going to have a one-on-one. She's going to drive, go right by the girl and lay it up and in. 41-28 now to score with 6:15 left in the ball game. Irwin County's going to get it in and push it back the other way. They're going to shoot it up and in. A little one-hander there. Bulldogs now. Gloucester bring it across. Quick back and forth action here the last minute or so. Cameron will have it on the wing, back to Gloucester. Over to Griner on the wing on the other side. And she'll throw it on the wing here to Tanasia Sermons. She'll put up a three-pointer, nothing but net.
Big night for Tanasia Sermons.
44-30 now with 5:45 left to go in this big region ball game here.
Scout Wright sat down in his book and nods with approval.
Irwin County throws it down in the corner. Girl drive baseline. She'll kick it out. They'll say she stepped on the baseline before she passed the basketball. No, they're going to call a pushing foul. I'm sorry. Pushing foul. We shoved her out. Didn't catch who they put that on. Oh, it's going to be on Cameron. Foul on Cameron, her first. Irwin County inbound under their basket. They'll throw it up top of that girl that's done made about 4 threes. They'll throw it down there to number 15 for Irwin. She'll drive, put up a little one-hander. No good. Rebound by Bradfield. We got 3-on-2, and Bradfield will back it out. Gloucester now on top of the key. She throws it down to Sermon. She'll put up another three-pointer. That one in and out. Rebound by Irwin, and we're going to have a foul on Bradfield on the rebound. Loose ball foul there on Bradfield. Be a non-shooting foul. Irwin County bring it across with no full court pressure from the ladies from Lanier County. They'll pass it around the perimeter right here a little bit.
Push.
Look to drive. Yeah, they'll kick it. Three-point shot there from the wing. Up and in. I told you they could shoot them. They might not have been shooting well the first quarter, but they have come alive here in the second half.
44-33.
Sermons will bring it across and give it back to Gloucester. We got Bradfield on the elbow. We got Tanasia on this side on the elbow. We get it to her. She kicks it back out. Cameron over to Gloucester. She'll shoot a three-pointer from top of the key. No good. Ball on the floor.
Cameron with it.
And Cameron got away with a travel right there. She'll dribble it back out. Tries to go back in. Be knocked away. She'll come away with it. Get it over to Griner here. Throw it up top to Tanasia over to Gloucester on the other side. She'll put up a long two-pointer, and that's no good. Rebound by Irwin. And they look to push the basketball in transition here. They'll go 2-on-4, drive, lay it up, no good. But there'll be a foul called, I believe, on Tanasia Sermons.
Irwin looking to get it back down to single digits again, Clint, with 4:09 left.
And I apologize, that foul was on, they call that on Gloucester?
Called it on Gloucester. That's her fourth, according to the board.
I didn't even think she was in the area. She must have snuck out of there as soon as she got the foul called on her. She was up near half court. Shot up for Irwin, up and in. 44-34 now, 10-point ball game with 4:09 left. Looks like Gloucester's going to come out with them 4 fouls, and we're going to bring in Kiera Small.
No fouls on Irwin here in the quarter.
Second one on the way. That one's up. Bounces around, rattles around, goes in, makes them both.
44-35 now, cut it to 9.
Tanasia Sermons with the basketball here at top of the key after she brings it across half court over to Griner on the far side on the wing. She drives, kicks it back over to Sermons. And ball will be out of bounds on that pass there to Small, but last touched by Irwin County.
Yeah, number 1 didn't think she done it, but she did.
I was hoping this official saw it. They want to switch out the basketball.
That'll be the first time tonight that they've switched the basketball that I can remember. Second time, Jeremy says.
Yeah, I did see them one time. They've got their designated ball washer over there. We need one in Lakeland. Bradfield throws it into Griner.
Bookkeeper over there going to wash the ball.
They're working around the perimeter, get it to Tanasia. She tried to force it in there to Bradfield. It's picked off by Irwin.
They can cut it back to 7, same as it was earlier. I think at the half was we up 7 or 5.
That same girl is going to shoot a three-pointer, about knock that one down. No good, but she'll track down the rebound.
How in the world does she get that rebound?
But she'll throw the ball away. Bradfield will come away with a loose ball off an errant pass there. She'll get it to Tanasia Sermons, and she'll bring it across and give it to Small here at the top of the key. Lady Dawgs will set up the offense. We got Tanasia on the high post there. We get it over to Griner. She'll dribble around to the baseline. No good there on that pass. Be picked off by Irwin County. And they'll shoot a shot up from the elbow. Banks it in. Maybe they practice them bank shots. I don't know. They've made several.
Timeout, Coach Turner. I think that'll have to be a full. Wait and see here what they signify at the score table.
44.
Full timeout.
Right, so we'll step away and we'll hear some words from our sponsors here on Lanier County Network.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, we welcome you back here to the Lanier County Network. 3:01 left in the ball game. Lady Dogs lead at 44-37. Irwin County will have the basketball here out of this timeout by Coach Turner. Excuse me. Lady Dogs will have the basketball. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the possession arrow over there.
Yeah. Lady Dog basketball. And if they're not going to pick me up, I'm going to take at least 8 seconds to get that ball across half court.
Absolutely. Here with no with this lead. We bring it over in about 5 seconds, throw it over to Cameron on the wing. Back over to Small at the top of the key, and she'll drive in, throw it in the corner to Sermons.
With a 7-point lead, no need for that.
Yep, so she threw it over to Sermons, but just not a good pass. Goes out of bounds. I think she thought Sermons was going to cut to the basket. Irwin County will have it now here. We had a near steal there by Small. They throw it in the paint. It goes out of bounds. Will be Irwin basketball. Tipped out of bounds last by Tanasia.
She threw that right at Tanasia hard, though, really hard.
Yep. They'll throw it in. Threw it in at the wing drive. Girl just chunked up a shot. It didn't come nowhere close to hitting the rim.
No, that thing never got over 6 foot high.
She just throwed it out of bounds. So they Dogs had the ball here with 2:35. I'm like you. Let's take all our sweet time bringing it across the half court line here.
Up 7. Haven't scored in a while. Really don't need to score.
We get over to Cameron and then down
there.
Try to throw it down in the post. It's picked off again. Irwin thought they was going to have a layup. Ball was tipped there by Zy Sermons. He'll dribble it back out off the rebound. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Bradfield. She saved it. Knocked out of bounds.
That number 3 is number 3 for Irwin's everywhere.
She is. 2:09 left in the ball game. I'd like for us to take some sweet time off this clock and not get in any kind of hurry.
I mean, you can look up at the clock now and get to 9 seconds and then step across half court. We're going to come across within 5 seconds.
We'll dribble at half court and try to run at the clock. They'll come on and play defense now. We get it to a wide open Bradfield, and she'll lay it up and in. We got it to Sermons at the free throw line, and she was triple teamed and left Bradfield wide open under the basket. Irwin County, that number 3, will bring it
pushed
across.
Off again.
She does. She extended that arm, but no call. They give it to 21 on the wing for Irwin.
Lose it out of bounds. Laid it all ball.
Yep.
Talking about how quick that number 3 is, Clint. She came from the corner, dribbled all the way to the top of the key, outran everybody to get herself open and shoot a 3 just then.
She did. Fortunately, it didn't go down, but that did. So now we got Bradfield to bring it in on the far side. She'll throw it into Small, and they'll show some pressure now. Small dribble it in. We got to Cameron. She'll back it back out. Throw it to Bradfield. Over to Small at top of the key. She'll drive in. She'll throw it to Bradfield, and she lays that up and in. Nice pass there in the low post.
Lady Dogs by 11 with 1:20. Oh, she took about 7 steps.
Irwin passed on the 3. Drove, shot, no good. Rebound, outlet pass to Small.
Oh, man, she shoved her in the back. That's got to be a flagrant.
Absolutely.
Man, she almost hit the column down there, the structural column behind the basket.
Yeah, Small was going up for a layup, and the girl run up and just shoved her hard as she could in the back.
That right there is what causes altercations on the floor. It's going to be a flagrant foul, as you see everybody being moved to the other side of the floor, but no room for that in a girls' basketball game.
Absolutely.
No room for that in any basketball game, but
yeah.
Tanasia Sermon's going to shoot. I don't know how that's possible, but.
Yeah, because Small was the one going up for the shot.
Coach Sandy Turner's got 4 or 5 young ladies down at the bench at the score table to be.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Keith. He may have just sent who he thinks is his best free throw shooter to the line, and maybe they hadn't caught it. That's all I can figure. But Tanasia Sermon's at the
We
line.
got too many people on the floor now. Somebody's got to go off. Down there, Kara Smalls is going to check out. They're going to put her back in, and then they're going to.
Got a little confusing on the substitution here, as it looks like we got Reagan Jones and Lucy Spikes and Griner and Gloucester. Kiara, I don't know. They got one of them's coming in for the shoot.
Charles is in front. She's not on the floor.
Okay.
Free throws up and in.
I would assume Gloucester's coming in for Tanasia.
Made
She
them
makes
both.
them both. So Lady Dawgs will get 2 free throws there and possession, and that's what happens. We got Small now on the floor with Charles, Griner, Spikes, and Jones. 50-37 with a minute left in the ball game. Lady Dawgs with possession. Small's going to throw it in under our basket.
And we break before the Griner going to shoot a 3.
Yep.
But we break out of our stack before the ball's even handed to the. And I thought breaking out was part of your
That's right. Irwin
trying to get open.
Irwin will bring it across, get it down low. They'll put a shot up. No good. Griner will have the rebound. They'll get stolen there by Irwin, but the girl just lost the basketball, rolled out of bounds. So Lady Dawgs will have the ball here again with 51.8 seconds left after they get a new basketball. So barring something major, upset here, looks like Lady Dawgs going to hold on at least that 4th spot in the region. We throw it in, stolen there by Irwin, but stolen right back by Charles, and she'll back it out. Get it to Griner, over to Lucy Spikes, over to Small. Small's going to drive, go 1-on-2. Back out to Griner, over to Spikes. She drives. Spikes going to drive, lay it up. Oh, no good. Rebound by Irwin, and they're going to have a transition basket outlet pass. Layup, no good, but she'll be. Is she fouled there by Charles?
Call a foul or call it out of bounds?
Not
I
sure.
think he's going to call a foul.
And they do foul there on Shinteria Charles. Put Irwin at the line with 27.5 seconds left. Lady Dawgs leading at 50-37. First free throw on the way. It's up and no good. Second one on the way, and it's up and in. 50-38 now, 27 seconds. Spikes into Charles. She'll bring it up. Give it over to Griner. Cross-court pass there. Went to Lucy, but tipped out of bounds by Irwin. 19 seconds left. Griner's going to inbound under the basket. She'll throw it into a wide-open Reagan Jones, and she lays it up and in. 52-38. Reagan was wide open under the basket right there on that inbound. Irwin going to shoot a 3-pointer there, no good. Ball rebounded by Irwin, but then they lose it out of bounds. Will be Lady Dawg basketball with 4.3 left.
Lucy, get down there, snowbird.
We throw it into Lucy, 3 seconds.
Shoot it.
We throw it over to Griner, ball stolen, and that's going in the ball game. Lady Dawgs with a big region win up here in Ocilla, 52-38.
Clint, that's 5 in a row, Clint.
Yep, absolutely.
Lee and Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee and Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040 to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.